Eagle Out, and today we're going to talk about DeVonta Smith speaking on the winning culture in Philadelphia. Also, Kevin Byard, Reed Blankenship working. And lastly, we'll go ahead and talk about the offense. And is it limited? But let's get straight into it. All right, man, before we get straight into the main topics, A.J. Brown want to bring back the green on green. I'm not a big fan on the green on green thing. I remember seeing it as a kid. I wasn't a big fan of it. The green jersey, the green pants, and nah, I wasn't. I ain't like it. But I seen the Eagles recently posted, like the Philadelphia Eagles admin team, and they like, who you think about when you see this uniform? Of course, there was a bunch of Deuce Staley in there. AJ Brown like, bring those back, bring those back. Honestly, I think they should bring back the I like the black on white. I like the black jersey and the white pants. They haven't done that in a while. So that's my opinion, but the green on green just not my thing. But if AJ like it, go ahead, let them do it. Go ahead, let them wear the green on green. I'll be disgusted watching it, but let them bring it back. All right, so let's talk about DeVonta Smith. So DeVonta Smith spoke about the winning culture in Philadelphia. Sorry if you hear Dora in the background. My daughter's watching it. But let me go ahead and play this clip.
Say from the first day I came here to now, we're building that culture, and that's kind of what we want it to be, and I think that's where we're headed to. I wouldn't even say we're headed there; we're there, but it's continuing to build it. You know, it can always get better, and I think the more that Howie and Nick draft those guys, the stronger that it is. The more that the people that didn't come from places like that can understand it and see it, and see why those two programs are doing so well.
All right, man. Look, I gotta agree with DeVonta Smith, and I like how he gave credit to Howie Roseman, Nate Sirianni, and how we just building the winning culture. I alluded to that, I think, in my last video. I spoke about how Jahad Campbell, now he's coming in saying like, yo, I see why they won. It's one heartbeat, one team, do everything together. And you heard rookies come in for visits, and they was like, yo, I can see why the Eagles won the championship. They're a very serious organization. So you're starting to see that trend. And when you got a winning culture, a lot of people will come here. A lot of people will actually take a discount to come to Philadelphia because they like, okay, they serious. I could win there. I can make money off the field there, because when your team is winning, more sponsorships and endorsements and stuff like that come to you. So you get a huge opportunity to do something in this league coming to Philadelphia. That's why when it was at bond time, he like, you know what? Why the hell would I go to the Raiders? Let me stay here. Yeah, I'm going to take a little less than what the Raiders would have paid me, but at least I know we're going to compete every single year that I'm here. So that's the mindset. Like even DeVonta Smith could have been like, you know what? I don't want 25 million. Maybe I go somewhere and get 28, 29. But he stay here, 25 million, still generational wealth. Plus, he know he's going to compete for a championship here because he liked the winning culture. So when you build that culture, you get guys loyal to the organization. So I like it. I like how the team is speaking like vets like DeVonta Smith, and even rookies like Jahad Campbell. So keep building that culture. Keep doing what you have to do to keep this ball rolling. Let's talk about Reed Blankenship. Hopefully a guy that take a team-friendly deal. He's working out with Kevin Byard. I know him and Kevin Byard knew each other for a while. They went to the same college, and they usually work out in Tennessee. I always feel bad when I look at the Kevin Byard thing. I feel bad because I think he would have thrived in the Vic Fangio defense, but wrong place, wrong time. He had to deal with Sean Desai and the downslope of the year, and Kevin Byard just wasn't a fit at the time. But I think if it was him and Reed Blankenship under Vic Fangio, they would have did some things, but Kevin Byard was too expensive. He go to Chicago. He had a decent year. In Chicago for sure. But it's good to see him and Reed Blankenship still working out together. I know Reed learned a lot from him. And Kevin Byard at one point was ranked like the number one or top 5 safety in the league. Reed Blankenship getting his knowledge from Byard is a really good thing. I know a lot of people want to look at it like, oh, we just seen Kevin Byard on the team. He wasn't that great, but come on, man. Who was great under Sean Desai? Again, we thought Nolan Smith was a bust under Sean Desai. They had Jalen Carter not looking dominant under Sean Desai and Coach Pencil. Let's not bash Kevin Byard. The defensive play calling was terrible, was horrible. But again, it's good to see these guys work out together. Reed Blankenship got a big year ahead of him, man. Contract year. Even if he don't stay in Philadelphia, he's about to break the bank somewhere. Maybe he stays in Philadelphia on a team-friendly deal. We will see. A lot of people outside of Philadelphia think he's the most important contract to get to going into next year. I don't think so. I think it's more Jalen Carter. But I'll let you know how important the lead thinks Reed Blankenship is. And he is really important. I think he's a leader. I think he can ball out for sure. He's in that top, let's say 15-ish safety. Like he's in middle of the pack or a little above the middle of the pack. You could possibly say he's top 10 the way he played. But I just got to see it again. I got to see it again for sure. But Reed Blankenship, again, got a big year ahead of him. He's going to get paid one way or the other. If it's not by Philadelphia, he's getting paid somewhere, especially if he had one of those years. And me personally, I think he's going to have one of his best years ever. I think he's going to price himself out in Philadelphia unless he take a team-friendly deal. So we're going to watch Reed Blankenship. And let's talk about this last thing. Pro Football Network put out the rankings of the offense. This is what I don't understand. Well, they had the Eagles at 14 before I go on my soliloquy. We got a super team, but we never in the top 10 for anything. We never in the top 10 for anything except offensive line. We don't got a top 10 quarterback according to these guys. We don't have a top 10 offense according to these guys. Our defense, y'all try to poo-poo on them now because we lost some pieces. So for this super team, y'all don't give them the proper respect. So are we a super team or not? So they saying, yeah, they got the names, but they are limited. That don't even make sense. Did you watch the last two games the Eagles played? Have you watched how the season closed? Have you watched the season in general? This is the Eagles formula, and it's so simple. If you can't stop the run, we're not going to stop doing it. And if you do stop the run, we're going to beat you with Jalen Hurts' arm. It's that plain and simple. Ask the Chiefs. Chiefs went out there. We're going to sell out on Saquon Barkley, which they did. But overall, couldn't stop Jalen Hurts. Washington just got it bad. Our special teams was on one. Our offense was on one, and our defense was on one. That's how we dropped 55. We could have dropped 65 if we really wanted to. But when everything is clicking, it'll let you know what we can do. But usually our formula is Saquon, if you can't stop him, cool. And people don't like watching that type of football anymore. They want to see pretty throws, people getting mossed, quote unquote. That's what they want to see. They want to see throw. And Eagles is like, you know what? We're going to run until you stop it. And if you stop it, we got something for you. Ask the Bengals, ask the Steelers, ask Washington, and ask the Chiefs, can Jalen Hurts throw the ball? They would say absolutely. So this limited stuff, we're not limited. We could do as much as we want, but the formula is plain and simple. Run the ball. You stop it, cool. You don't stop it, you're going to watch a team run the ball a lot with a quarterback that probably threw the ball 18 times. Now, if you stop the run, you're going to see 25-plus throws, 300-plus yards, couple touchdowns. That's what you're going to see if you stop the run. To me, it's plain and simple. Plain and freaking simple. Not limited, because it's not like we can't throw the ball. We can't run the ball. We could do those things, but we're taking one step at a time. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel? Offense is limited? Nah. DeVonta Smith on the winning culture. Reed Blankenship is working. And do you want to bring back the green on green? But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.